What's up with y'all out here in the trucker land? Jay Ninsky 361 here. This trucker life. So let me go ahead and talk to you guys real quick about something. As y'all can see, this is a low board. Alright. Now we all know that things is pretty messed up. You know, we all know this. At the same time, if it's so messed up for us, why are these people brokers why are they on this crap? You know, why? You know, and how I'm looking at it, I mean, I'm just gonna make it very simple. Okay. First off, I won't deal with these people at all. They do bad business. You know. So I won't deal with them. But let's just go down the line real quick. Okay? Let's just do that. Now, as you can see, you know, this is pretty much anywhere. I didn't rig in, I didn't skew in my actual location. I just got anywhere and anywhere. But we all know this for sure. Owner operators, companies, you know, I don't even know how many company drivers know, but you know, even at this point, company drivers need to know. So, if you're a company driver, it doesn't really matter to you. But if you're a lease purchase or an owner operator, oh yeah, it matters. The one thing we all know is that, look at this freight. Look at this freight. Look at this. 37 and change in miles. 3,783 for 5,500. That's under $2.35. You know, which it shows you right here. It shows you exactly right here, which is probably less than that, right? It's probably $1.80 something. But let's just look at some of this stuff. You know, I got a buddy, right? We kind of like competitive about what we do, you know. We in the same fields, you know. We do, you know, similar stuff, you know. And I remember telling him once upon a time, dude, let me go this way, because I think I seen some this way. I remember telling him once upon a time, I say, hey, if freight, oh, here's one. We're gonna use this one for example. I mean, and that's a pretty good price. That's okay. I mean, it's almost $4, you know, for that. But here's what I'm finna say. If your truck payment is at 15, You spending, let's just say you spending another 15 on fuel. Insurance is gonna cost you about like maybe about $1,000. Maybe about like $1,000. This load, you'll be doing it for nothing. You know, nothing. You know, you got to look at it like this: with under 1,000 miles, right? If I'm not if they not offering, and I'm finna go on the low end, if they not offering $5,000 or better for this right here, why take it? Your truck payment is $1,500. Fuel is gonna cost you about $1,500, especially with these high fuel prices, right? You got insurance. What if you blow a tire? You see what I'm saying? And you want to go ahead and basically profit about a good $500 just for the trip, right? For your time, right? So $5,000 is more suitable for this load right here. So when I was telling my partner, I said, you know what? I won't take no loads. I can't accept taking loads over 1,000 miles or even 1,100 miles for less than 4,500. I was telling him 4,500 because it was like of course this was years ago. And that was like on some give or take stuff. I say, and to tell you the truth, really, I prefer to go ahead and say 5,500 for this load right here. For this load, 5,500 for this load right here. Just the miles. We just going off the miles. 5,500 for those miles. Now look at this one. This one is 1,493, right? Look what they trying to give you. And look how heavy it is. Look how heavy that one is. Look how heavy that is. You know how much fuel you're going to be burning off with that? Yeah, you do. Right? Look what it's going. Look what this is going. It's fucking going to Delaware from Alabama. Right? So, this is what I'm talking about. Now, I got on here to say this and to show you guys this. Like, look at this right here. Look at that. Look at this. Look at these companies, right? Look at these broker companies that's doing this. Look, just check them out. Check them out. Just check out. Pay attention to the companies also. You know what I mean? We already know the crummy prices, but check out. Don't even look at where it's going to. Pay attention to this and this and this. This is what I want you guys to pay attention to, right? Because this is what we deal with as truckers. Pay attention to these companies. See what I'm saying? Pay attention to them. Look at it. Look at it. Just look at it. Just check it out. Look at these companies. Look, they ain't not even finna put in the mileage. They not even finna put in the mileage because they already know it's some crummy stuff. They already know it's less than that. They ain't putting in the mileage because they already know they trying to get over, right? The main question is, how much did these shippers actually sell these loads to these brokers for? That's the main question, right? And this is what they want to offer the drivers, right? This is what they want to offer the drivers. This is what they want to offer the lease purchasers. This is what they want to offer the owner operators. This right here. Now, I say this because What happens if we don't take none of this freight? What happens if we don't take none of this freight? You know? So if you are in Colorado, or if you in Texas as an owner operator, you in Michigan, Washington, California as an owner operator, you know, to stay above water, you know, okay, I can see you running loads within your state. You know, I can see you running loads, you know, you're gonna have to do a whole bunch of slingshot back and forth, right? To make ends meet, you know. But I can see you kind of doing that unless you just unless you just have enough money saved up that you can just park your truck and just say, hey, you know what? Get at your insurance company, be like, hey, you know what? My truck is not going to be moving, and you know, here's the situation, yada yada yada. So let's go ahead and suspend the insurance until everything get back up to par, and yeah, let's try to do it that way, right? Because there's a lot of people that's parking their trucks. There's a lot of small trucking companies that's running out of business. You know, I'm pretty sure if you have a fleet of 100 and less, you going out of business. I know for sure, right? So, but me saying all that, you know, what if we don't take their freight, especially to none of these places? Look at this. This doesn't even make any sense. Okay, so hold up. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's just do one real quick. Let's just say some AZ. Let's throw AZ in there. Let's throw. Okay, let's go. Let's move around a little bit. Let's move around a little bit. We're not gonna go to any of the hot spots. Tennessee. Let's see, I got this is Fat Finger Central right here. Okay, so. Put in a bunch of randoms too. Let me see. Ooh, not Florida. I don't even remember which ones I was pushing. But we finna try to get as close as possible. Let's take that Florida one off there. Let's take Hawaii off because we already know we ain't going to fucking Hawaii. Let's try to put Colorado. All right. Now, so pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. I want you guys to really pay attention to this. Look at this one. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Huh. Look at that. Look at the weight. Look at the weight. Look at this. Look at that. Look where they want to go. Right? Ohio. What we have in Ohio? We have freaking tolls in Ohio. So not only do they want to pay you this for this miles, but you also got to pay tolls, right? So my whole point is, just look at this. This is probably the only reasonable. That's probably the only reasonable thing I see, and this is right here. This is what I'm talking about, like as if you in your own state. You see what I'm saying? Like run within your state. This is what I'm talking about. This kind of stuff right here. You know, if you in your own state, if you in Tennessee and they want you to drive for about like 5 hours to go to Mo, You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. You go to Mo, you make the little 1,300. You know what I'm saying? For 15,000 pounds. You know, hopefully you can go ahead and find. Hopefully you can find. Oh, here goes. But look at this, $1. See what I'm saying? Hopefully you can find something. You can find another partial load that's gonna pay you, you know, another 1,300. You know, something within that range to go drop that load off. You know, but my point is, look at this. Look at this. That doesn't even add up. That weight with that price, I don't care about that. Look at that weight. And they only give you this. But they want you to drive for about 6 hours. And you got to go through scales. And you got to go through tolls, I mean. You see? So, truckers, don't take none of this. Don't take none of this. Don't take none of their freight. Look at that. If that's not a slap in the face, if that's not a slap in the face, if that's not a I don't give a fuck about you, your truck or nothing, I need to get this load pushed. Let's have them give it back to the shippers. And you know what happens when they can't deliver. That's why they always call you so much. That's why they want to keep tracks of your cell phone and get you to monitor these loads and all this other stuff, because they want to know where those loads is at. First off, how on God's green earth you want me to go ahead and accommodate tracking? You want tracking, but look what you're paying. You want tracking, but look what you're paying. If you want your load to be tracking, let's put it like this. You are giving me, this is Pinto prices. This is like I got a Pinto, but you asking for Cadillac service. You trying to go to the Cadillac dealership, but you have a Pinto. Look at this. You got a Pinto and you asking for Cadillac service. So no, you don't get Cadillac service with this. You don't get Cadillac service with none of this. None of this is Cadillac service worthy. Okay, this one may be, right? But I mean, yeah, that's still lowball. I do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool, you know, I got a bill. But at the same time, I'm like, man, like shit, give me like 25. You know what I'm saying? Give me 25. You know, for these 5 hours, 5-6 hours, give me 2,500. You can't give me an even 2,500. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it looks right because it's like damn near $5, and that's what we all want as drivers. We all want that $5. You know what I'm saying? We want $6. You know what I'm saying? But damn, they asking for Cadillac service. If you want Cadillac service, you gotta pay for Cadillac service. You see what I'm saying? You're not paying for Cadillac service. None of this screams Cadillac service. All this stuff screams is oh, I'm your baby mama. I got your baby. You should do this for me because I need you to get it done. This what this shit screams. And you know what I say? Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever, bitch. You gonna be sitting, you and that motherfucking kid gonna be sitting there. I don't give a fuck if you is my baby mama. I can come pick up my own goddamn kid and go ahead and buy clothes for her and fucking have her where I'm only at my house, and then when she go back to your house, She got the same old raggedy ass shit on. That's what this says. That's what this shit says right here. This is what this stuff says. You know what I mean? So let's not take none of their loads. Let's force them to give these loads back to these shippers. Let's force the shippers to call directly to the trucking companies, to the lease purchase, to the owner operators, and ask them for service. That's what we need to do. Let's force them back into our stomping grounds, because this is not our stomping grounds. This is not our stomping grounds, bro. Not at all. This is not our stomping grounds. Not even close. Look at that. Look at the weight. This is not our stomping grounds. Look at this slap in the face. They gave you the middle finger and told you they don't care how you feel about it. That's what it is, and they ain't going no higher. They ain't going no higher on that. They're not going any higher. 1277. 1277 in miles. 1277 in miles. How much is fuel? It's called fuel. Let's put fuel right here. This is fuel. That's how much fuel you're gonna need for that. That's how much you're gonna need. 261 gallons of fuel for that right there. You know? So now, what was it? 1277? 1277 divided in. Some of you guys is running how fast? Some of you guys is running what? 70 miles? 70 miles an hour? It's gonna take you 18. It's gonna take you about 18. Let's call it 19, because you still gotta do a 30-minute break. It's gonna take you 19 hours to get there. 19 hours to get there. We only got 10 hours to drive. 11 hours to drive. It's gonna take you 19 hours to get there, which means it's gonna take that whole day plus a half a day, which means it's gonna take you a total of 3 days to get there. It's gonna take you 3 days. Because by the time, when you get there on the second day, they're going to be closed. You got to wait till the morning to drop that load off. You know what I mean? See what I'm saying? So, now, 1220, no, hold on. Oh, shit. 1277. Now, 1277, at 1277, let's do this. 1277 divided. Let's do this. Divided. Let's go back to the fuel. Okay. 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 Hold up. I think oh shit. Damn, what was that number again? say it was 33 something, right? That's what that should have looked like. That's what that should have looked like. This is how much they should have offered you for that load. That's what they should have offered you for that load. For that 1,200 miles. That's what they should offer you. But they didn't. In this recession, that's what it should have been. So, truck drivers, I can't stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough. See? And then there we go right there. The proof is right there. They should have offered you 42 and some change. Matter of fact, I think this was the number, 4212. That's what they should have gave you, 4212. That's what they should have gave you. That was the offering price. See, but they finesse when they do this because they be over there doing the math, just like how I sit up here and finger fuck the numbers right here. They sit up there and finger fuck them numbers to come up with this shit. But that's what that's the offering right there. You see what I'm saying? That's the offering. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. And to tell you the truth, that's low. That 42 and some change is low. But I tell you what, how many of y'all truckers would take that for the 42? This many miles for the 42. How many of y'all would take it? Comparing to this right here. You know? But for sure, if you running loads over 1,000 miles, your low is 45 or 42. That's your low. You know, that's like, you know what? I can go ahead and try to finesse something. You know, I can try to finesse something. You know what I mean? I can try to finesse something. You know, you can try to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? You're going to try to figure out a way to make something happen. You know, Lord forbid you blow a tire out. You know, but you're going to try to make something happen. You're going to go ahead and skim on the fuel before you do anything else. Because you already know how much fuel you need. Because you know your truck. So if you know your truck, if you know if you got a full tank when you pick this, if you know you got a 3/4 of a tank full when you pick this joint up, right? And you go mosey on the roads, you see what I'm saying? You already know off of the 261 gallons, you already know how much fuel you're gonna put up in there. You ain't finna go ahead and top that bitch off every goddamn time. You see what I'm saying? You probably only end up putting 100 gallons in that joint, $500. You see what I'm saying? You probably wait until you get damn near close to the E just to put the $500 back in there. Because you know by the time you put that $500 in there, you're going to be like, I bet. I know I can get there to Omaha and drop this joint off and collect my 42 and some change. Which is going to be about like, is gonna be by like 37. And you're gonna put 1,000 up for your truck. You're gonna put that 500. You know you already done took the 500 out. So you're gonna take 1,500 out for the truck and the gas and the fuel, right? You're gonna give yourself another 500, and the rest of that stuff you're gonna put up because you know you got a truck payment that's gonna come up towards the end of the freaking time frame. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm getting at. Yeah, I'm venting because I'm just tired of the bullshit. I'm super tired of the bullshit. When I look at this stuff, man, I'm trying not to go ahead and get too mad. You see what I'm saying? But look at this, man. This one right here, this is man, look, man. Look, same low. And you know, look, they got a whole bunch of them. This is same low. This is the same exact low. But look, it just look at it. Look at it. See what I'm saying? So, but look at this. Look, this is what I'm talking about. I'm trying not to get my blood pressure up because this is the disrespect. The audacity of these motherfuckers to come at us truck drivers, to come at us owner operators, to come at the companies, you know, for us to have to settle for this. And then the government want to take taxes and taxes and taxes off of what? I ain't got shit. I ain't made shit. But you know what? There's a good thing that a couple of smart people that actually know how to run a country go ahead and show me a couple of things about throwing something in there to whereas I ain't got to pay those kind of taxes. But hey, we ain't going to talk about because, hey, you know what? We pay taxes. But you know what I mean? You know, I took a loss. So therefore, you know, I'm kind of exempt for that, you know, so learn about the tax game too. But anyway, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Look at this. Wait a minute. Look at these three lows right here. Let me see this one. Look at these lows. Look at these lows right here. They all coming from they all same lows. Same lows, same places. They trying to get 3 different trucks to pull their stuff for this right here. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Man, you know what? My fellow truckers out there, let's force them to give these loads back. Let's force them to give these loads back since they trying to force us to go ahead. By the way, if any of you truckers get a ticket, if you guys get a ticket, you guys got any kind of legal matter going on, child support, hit these guys up right here. Hit them guys up. You know, the membership is about like $24, I believe. You know, $24 a month. You know, it'll definitely come in handy. And, you know, and basically, you know, whenever, Lord forbid that you need it, but you got lawyers right there at your fingertip. You know what I mean? Tell them the situation, yada, yada, yada. You know, they're going to ask you if you're a member or not and all this other stuff. Good hooked up with them. I'm not sponsoring with no one. You know what I mean? I'm just letting you know from my personal experience, man, that they help your boy out. You know what I'm saying? They help your boy out. You know? So, okay, so now let's go to this one. I'm not upgrading shit. Fuck y'all. While that one is loaded. While that's loaded, let me try to get this. While that's loaded. All right. Now let's see. Let's just go off of this one. I'm not finna do nothing special. Let's just go off of this one. Let's see what these guys talking about. You know, because this is one thing we do. We play around with these low boards all day. See what I'm saying? We play around with these low boards. You know, we check them out. You know, we want to see what's going on. You know, look at this. Look at that price. Look at this. Do you see that? Do you see that? Look at this. Look what I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about. They ain't even gonna put the. You already know what this is finna be. This is finna be some BS. You can do the math yourself. I mean, it's only a 2,400 pounds, but you can do the math yourself off this. You know? What these cats talking about? Oh, it's talking about fuel. Look, this is the fuel prices. This is the fuel prices. You know? But look at this. Look what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Slap in the face. A slap in the face. Look at this. A slap in the face. How many miles is this? Slap in the face. And you know when you know it's okay. This, look when, okay, if you guys is paying this any attention, here's one right here. Here's one right here. But look at this weight. That's an oversized load. That's an oversized load right there. That's an oversized load right. That is an oversized load right here. It's an oversized load right here. Yeah. Wonder what their credit score's like. No, I'm not gonna pay you motherfuckers nothing. So this is just a little quick something. A little quick something because what we have here, we really have a failure to communicate. We have people we have companies that is not, we got companies that's not doing proper business, you know. So if they not doing proper business, why should we go ahead and waste our time and do business with them? Let's force them to go ahead and just give that freight back. Don't move none of their freight. Unless you feel that it's profitable for you, I'm not going to edit any of this out. As long as you feel that it's profitable for you to move within your region and you feel that it's worth it, move the freight at your expense. But in general, let's force them to give that freight back. Because if they gotta give the freight back, once they give that freight back one too many times, they go on in a black book. A black book of dishonoring a contract. The black book of not being able to go ahead and conduct business properly. In which they're not. But they go in that black book, and those shippers is not going to want to ever do fucking business with them again. So let's go ahead and force them to get in that black book, or they got to step their game up and come to us truckers with some respect and some dignity. You know? Matter of fact, they got to come to us truckers with some respect, because we keeping our dignity. And we want them, we demand them to respect us. You know what I mean? So, man, JNinsky361 is out of here, man. YouTube. Shouts out to everybody out there who follow me, you know. If you don't follow me, you know, y'all know how to do it. You know, you never know when I'm going to drop something. You know, it can be me just venting like I am right now, because I've been sitting up here looking at this load board. You know, I just finished watching Ocean 8 or Ocean 11, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, you know, it's just time for us truckers, man, to be able to stand together, unite as one, and bring down all these crooked brokers. Make them come to us correct. Make them go ahead and beg us to move freight with them, because we don't need to move freight for them. But some of us is not in that realm to where we can go directly to the shippers, because we got, you know, 10 trucks on standby. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and make them respect us. We finna take our respect back. I'm out.